Welcome, welcome viewers to the TOSS 2023 Road Relay sponsored by Vita Malt. We are currently streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. Links can be found on the TOS sports page. So click and share. We're about to start off with the males. So we're just awaiting the go ahead.
While we are waiting for the race to commence, we just want to thank you to our sponsor, Vita for sponsoring our road race and also our road relay.
So last year for the 2022 Road Relay competition, coming out first for the male category was Blue House, Alpian Allen. Then we had Green House, Gertrude Samuel's house in second place, and J. Conrad Childs, which is Red House in third place. Now for the girls, Green took the first place, while Blue took the second place, and Red took the third place. So this year we are pretty anxious to see who's going to overthrow whom or who's going to maintain their position. So we're awaiting that. We're waiting the end results patiently but anxiously.
Hi everyone. While we wait on the race to start, I just want to let you all know what the points are looking like right now. So currently, Alpian Allen House is at 159 points, with Conrad Charles House at 144 points, my house. And third place is Gertrude Samuel House with 132 points. So as you can see, the points are very close together. So I'm hoping that Red House is going to do something nice today for us. All right, so we are still waiting on the start. And hi, everyone. I am Miss Lois and the lovely Miss Scott. You have two beautiful ladies with you commentating today. Right, so right now we are just waiting on the start of the male race. That's going to be the first event. So as we wait, we'll just get some music playing in the background. So stay with us. The race will start soon.
And they're off. This is the girls' race that started, and this is the second leg of the journey.
No, this is the second
This is a second place
place.
athlete. The boys have already started.
But are they right behind the car? Yeah, yeah. Calm down, brother!
In second place, we have Naira for Red House. Yes, she is in second place.
So right now it seems like Blue House is in the first place for the males event,
with AJ Delplash.
leading leading the race.
Freeze.
This is the second leg, but we are not sure who the athlete is here in the second place for the male event.
Here we have Alec Murray of Red House in third place. We are slowly approaching the Chateaubriand bus stop where we have our fourth changeover.
So currently it seems like Blue House is in the first place for the female relay.
Appears to be Miss Leila Carter out front for Blue House.
All right, this is Naira Dishong, and she's running in the second leg for Red House. Naira is one of the athletes who was instrumental in the school, in the cross country school inter schools road relay. And as you can see, she's striding. Yes, and this is Miss Leila Carter running with her hands on her hips. And she's still in the lead for Blue House, Alpian Allen House. Right. So this is in Fitu. She's now entering the arch in Fitus, close to the arch in Fitus. Hi, Mr. Pear. Yes, and as you can see, she has her supporters encouraging her.
And her speed has increased as a result.
Also, there's a changeover. That was a changeover there for Blue House. Still in the lead. That's a reserve running along with her to encourage her, the athlete that just took over from Layla.
Alrighty.
Yes, and as you can see, Naira is now handing over for second place for red. So if the red house person put fire to their feet, it's a possibility they could pass back blue house. We were unable to see who took over from Naira.
Yeah, in second house we have Kamila. Hola.
All right, so in second place for red, who just took over from Naira, is Camille Alert, and she's a Form 2 student. And as you can see, she has her companion Luciana is running alongside her to keep her company and encourage her as the race continues.
Keep it up. You're going good.
Alexander is in third place. Red Horse is still in third place. We have Jamal Alexander of Red House. And we are
Okay, so this is the third place for girl, but I can't tell who the athlete is currently in third place. I'm not sure if it is still Greenhouse and who the athlete is for the Gertrude Samuel House at the moment. But that person is in third place. Camera person, can we see the athlete? All right, so third place for Gertrude Samuel House is Hirana Patterson. She is currently in the Fitzhughes area.
Her hometown.
Yes, heading to Chateaubelair. Does has she passed? She not passed. Beachfront. Alright. So she's coming up on this stretch where the BOSVG Bank will soon be opening in Chateaubelair. So currently in first place is still Blue House with Kiani Matthews out in front, and she has a companion running alongside her. Okay, so this is still second place in the Red House. As you can see, the athlete seems to have run out of juice and they are now walking. Okay, so she started running again.
So we are just approaching Darkview, and we still have Red House here in third place for boys. We have Devante Matthews, and he's approaching, slowly approaching Darkview. Again, this is Devante Matthews of Red House, third place boy in our.
Okay, so we have first place boys coming up the hill in Rosebank.
Oh, Daniel, let's
So
go.
it's almost home.
So this is looking to be Blue House winning again once this athlete maintain his stride. Because this is coming up Rosebank Hill, so it seems like Blue House is going to retain their title this year for the Chumukantere Secondary School Inter-House Road Race Relay.
So in the first place for the Blue House is Mikkel Stapleton,
All right, Blue House teacher.
finishing the final leg of the journey.
It's not over until the fat lady sings, and she hasn't sung yet. Okay, so it seems like the athlete is struggling a bit here. Red House athlete coming up the hill to go over to Petit Bodel. But this is the third leg of the female race, and this is the Red House athlete. So the second place athlete is just getting her water and refreshment. I guess the hill burn her out.
So in second place for girls, Red House is Gloria Stapleton.
Running the third leg. So let's now go to the third place and see where the athlete is. So this is Shadia, and it seems like she's close behind the Red House athlete. So she's in third place at the moment. So at this point, it seems like it's anybody's race for second and third place. All right. So
So on the home stretch, already in Trumaka is the first place boy. Blue House out front, represented by Mikel Stapleton.
So again, Blue House is retaining their championship in terms of coming first for the boys road relay. And as you can see, the Blue House athlete has a lot of supporters encouraging him on to ensure he finishes the race in style.
And we are here with Enrique Francois of Red House, and he's currently in third place. We are on the hill in Rosebank, approaching Shumaka. Again, we have Enrique Francois of Red House, and he's in third place for boys in this year's TOS Vita Malt Road Relay. He's taking his time.
And as you can hear, folks, that's a Blue House teacher encouraging our Red House student, which is very good. So it shows that the not only are we looking at positions, but we're also looking at how the students perform and encouraging them as they go along. So that's good, Miss Michael. Keep it up, keep it up. Continue to encourage Enrique. But he's not too far from the athlete that's finishing first. The athlete has not even reached the schoolyard as yet. The athlete is probably just coming down, maybe across by Mount Paul.
That is true. He's not too far behind.
Well, the second place is not far. He's not far behind second place, and the Blue House athlete is in. Congratulations, House, Albion Allen House. You all did really well. Congratulations. Red House is still in second place for the girls, but I'm trying to see who this athlete is. I can't see the face as yet. Oh, this is Brianna Isaacs running for Red House, and she's Red House is still in the second place for the girls relay. But I want if this Red House athletes know that they are very close behind the Blue House athletes, they're not too far from each other, because the first place is around across by the area that is known as Catty, and that is not very far from where the Red House athlete is walking at the moment. And go through Samuel House is still in the third place. The athlete now has someone running alongside her, which is very good because sometimes the students need the encouragement.
But as you can see, Miss Lewis, the girls are very close to each other. The areas are not
Yes,
far
very
apart.
much so. Very much so. But I still don't want to go through Samuel pass back. Can Charles, please and thank you. All right. So as you can see, this is Zephyr. Zephyr is also one of the athletes who took part in the school's relay team in the cross country and also the intersecondary schools road relay. She was one of the key athletes on that team, and that team placed second. As you can see, she's running hard, and she has Mike Duncan of Greenhouse as well running along with her to encourage.
She recently suffered an injury, so I do believe this would have hampered her performance in a way.
Yeah, but the athletes are still encouraging her.
Yes.
So it seems like Greenhouse is now in second place for girls, and Red is in third. So Zephyr Let has taken over from the athlete for Red House. Kiana, was it Kiana or Brianna?
Brianna Isaac.
Yeah, for Brianna from Brianna Isaacs, and Greenhouse is now in second place. So although Zephyr is injured, she's still doing well for her house. So the third place boy will now be finishing the race, and it seems like the athlete could not muster the encouragement or the motivation to finish the race strong, and so he's walking the rest of the race. He's close to school, and he's walking the rest of the race. So Blue House is still in the lead for girls. They are currently I'm trying to figure out what area where oh, this seems like they're heading to Rosebank. Seems like the race is heading now to Rosebank. So the first place athlete or the first place house at the moment is Alpian Allen House, and they are heading into Rosebank. Okay, as you can see, Red House is now in third position, Conrad Charles House, and the female athlete has a male athlete running alongside her for encouragement. As I said earlier, the encouragement helps the athletes, especially the female athletes. And Shasik is running along with the Red House female athlete. And that's the end of the male road relay aspect of the event. Third place is already in, and that was Enrique Francois. He came in third. So it's just the female race to end. Seems like a changeover took place in Rosebank, and now we have the athlete. Is this the last leg?
Final leg
Seems
of the
like this is the
journey.
final leg of the journey, and we have the athlete now for Greenhouse in second place. Let us see if they can overtake the Alpian Allen House.
They're actually not too far away from the Alpine Allen House.
I'm trying to see the athletes. I'm trying to see who is the athlete.
Miss Chara Providence representing for Gertrude Samuel.
House. Chara is also a netballer, an athlete, and if possible, I think she plays football as well. No matter how injured Chara is, she insists that she must go and represent for her house. So she's now coming up Rosebank Hill. And I think coming up Rosebank Hill is the most challenging part because it's a steep hill
Yes, it
with
is.
many twists and turns. And she is on her last, this is the last leg of the journey. As you can see, I believe that is Mr. White or Mr. Jocelyn behind. Possibly Mr. Jocelyn. No, that may be Mr. White. Trailing along behind to ensure the athlete gets in safely. As I said earlier, the Rosebank Hill is a challenge. As you can see, the Blue House athlete that is in front is walking. I guess she's trying to reserve her energy for when she gets up on the flat. But at the moment, she's walking up the hill.
This is a very close race. The first and the second place athletes are very close together.
Todd is not far behind either.
No.
Todd is not far behind. If this athlete can run up this hill, but I'm not sure who the athlete is in the well, the athlete is walking, but I'm not sure who the athlete is in the third leg. I don't know if the camera person can indicate who the athlete is for Conrad Charles House on the third leg, on the final leg. All right, so the Red House athlete in third place is Venicia Samuel, and she's on the last leg coming up. She probably needs some fire under her feet
So all three
to run up the
girls
hill. But as you can see, all of the females are on the last leg, which is Rosebank Hill.
So they're on the same stretch, the very
Yes.
last leg of the journey.
Yes.
So anybody who pushes hard enough wants to win.
So you see, the athletes are not far from each other. They are not that far from each other. But the Blue House athlete is now running again. So she's going to extend the distance, but she's not far. And as you can see, her supporters are coming out to encourage her. Who's the Blue House athlete, Miss Scott?
The Blue House athletes in first place is Miss Sapphire Edwards. She is going to have to put some fire under her feet to ensure that she does not lose her first
Very
place
much
position.
so. This is going to be tight. If these female athletes push themselves, it's going to be very tight. It's going to be a tight end for the girls' road relay.
Very, very, very close race. I'm actually on the edge of my seat. I'm nervous.
If you fall off your Blue House, I will
I
not be helping you,
am
okay?
nervous.
All right, so it seems that the students are now, Blue House is now crossed by Giddy, which is lowest in Tromoka itself.
So she's close to home, but she still needs to put fire under those feet because Chara is representing Greenhouse directly behind her.
Right, and Chara's right in the corner. If Chara speeds up, she will actually see, she will be able to see the Blue House athlete in her sights. She'll be able to see the Blue House athlete. But I don't know if she's willing to settle for a second place if she can get first place. Let's see where the Red House athlete is. Okay, that camera is out. So you see, Chara Providence is not too far from the Blue House athlete. But the Blue House,
turning the corner.
Yes, at the primary school.
At the primary school.
So she's now going to be turning the corner at Miss Burke.
Miss Burke.
Our former principal as well.
Also a former Blue House
So this
teacher.
is the home stretch now for the Blue House athletes. Sapphire. Well, she's really on fire.
So from the looks of things, it seems like Sapphire is going to take first place for Blue House.
Okay, that's out. Third place camera is out. So I guess, all right, Sapphire is, yes, this seems to be Blue House taking it again. This time they're taking the two top positions.
And Miss Lewis Blue House had a lot of hiccups this morning regarding its athletes.
So. Doesn't seem
and it doesn't look that way.
Exactly.
Very, very proud of the athletes, all who participated.
Yes, and once
really
again,
did a good job.
We really want to thank Vita Malt for sponsoring our road race and our road relay. We do appreciate their support, especially when it comes to our athletics. They're also a sponsor of our Hollywood's events,
yes.
And they came out and also sponsored now our road race and road relay. And Sapphire is really at the home stretch. So it seems this is Blue House event. It is Blue House. It is Blue House. It is Blue House.
All the way. I am very, very proud of my team.
Yes.
And I'm also proud of you. Finish this race.
So this one was Really goes to Yep. Although we had some hiccups this morning and we
Yes.
started late due to no fault of ours, lack of transportation at the last moment, and we had to start our event late. But and that's Sapphire being held by the deputy principal. Let us see how the second place is going.
And Chara is now on the home stretch.
Yeah,
So
Chara didn't
she's
run. I guess she.
definitely taking second place.
I don't know if it's that the greenhouse didn't have another athlete and she just decided to run, but she really did well. I must commend Zephyr though because she really changed the positioning of,
Yes, she
for
did.
greenhouse.
Yes, she did.
Although she's injured, she really pushed herself and she brought it back for greenhouse that they are now taking the second spot. I do hope that Red House does not feel away with the athlete because I think all of the athletes really push
Yes, they
themselves
really push
and a number of
themselves.
these students do not train. You really see that these students who train with Mr. Samuel and do the extra physical, they really were able to push themselves
Yes, their
and came out
performance is way
victorious for their
different.
houses.
Yes.
So I really must commend Mr. Samuel, the coach, Mali, big up because the athletes who train with you, they really
They're
came
really
out and
doing
showed
well.
up.
Yes.
So that is
Yes.
really, really
Their
good.
performance is on point.
So true. So let's see. Okay, first. All right. So as we await the end, let us just take just show us a clip from our sponsor to really express our thanks to them for sponsoring this event, and that's Vita Malt. Um, I believe that third place camera. Let's see what's happening. All right. So the third place athlete.
She's on the final
Yes,
stretch
she's on the
of her
final stretch.
journey.
And I'm so proud because the athlete, even though the athlete is in third place, they are still running. They haven't walked. They are still running and trying to finish strong. So I must commend Vanessa for this.
Yes,
I know
definitely.
sometimes they do get discouraged when they see that they're in third place and she is still running and still pushing herself to finish
And you
and finish
notice
strong.
she is not finishing too far behind the other two young ladies that just approached the finishing
So
point.
true. I find that the female race was
It was
very
a very
closely.
close
It
race.
was anybody's at any point in time.
Yes.
But blue definitely maintained their lead and they maintained it throughout the whole event. And green. So congratulations to all of the houses. So congratulations, and that's the end of our road relay. Thank you to Vitamalt. Please stay tuned because for our next event, the next event will be the 3K,
3K and the
5K.
5K events.
Also, then after that, we'll have our heats, then our sports, and the final event will be the big bad Hollywoods. So stay tuned for all of those.
All dates will be posted
Yes.
on our school pages and also on the sports page.
So
Oh, we're not.
So that's Miss Scott and Miss Lewis saying bye bye. See you all again next time.